I'm Shelby Burton, and thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you could do me a huge favor and make sure you hit subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions, please make sure you drop them down below and I will answer them. And I love hearing what you guys have to say, so let's chat away. So today I'm coming to you about the ketogenic diet. Is it a myth? Is it a fad? Is it true? Is it not? What experience have I had? What experiences do you want to see? What are the benefits? Just everything, right? So basically the ketogenic diet is based on eating healthier fats and minimal protein and carbs that you get from fruits and vegetables. And it's removing the grains, the breads, processed foods, stuff like that out of your diet, limiting potatoes, stuff like that. So a lot of people think, oh, it's just like the Atkins diet, or it's just like the high protein diet. Well, that is a myth. It is not very high in protein. It is high in fat, and I'm not talking like McDonald's fat burgers or something like that. I'm talking about healthy fats, like avocados and almonds and coconut oil and healthy like avocado oil, coconut oil, sunflower oil, eating healthy organic grass-fed butter, you know, eating eggs, stuff like that, but just really healthy fats, you know, a little bit fattier sides of meat. So instead of going for always white meat, it's okay to go for like a thigh or something like that that is a little darker meat. So those are the healthier fats. A lot of like goat cheese, you can have milk on it. For those of us that are lactose intolerant or try to stay away from milk, like myself, I do a lot more of the avocados. I do a lot more of the MTC oils, healthy fats like that. I do cook my vegetables in butter, and I do go for a little bit more fattier pieces of steak. But again, so the healthy fats for you are normally around 75% of your macros. So then it comes protein, which is normally around 15 to 20%. And then your healthy carbs is anywhere from 5 to 10. So again, your healthy fats, you want most everything. And if you guys need any help with calculating what your macros should be, I will include the link to a form where it will calculate everything for you. It's really great. So with the ketogenic diet, it is a very strict diet. It is a lifestyle. I hate saying diet because it is a lifestyle. You have to do it every day to get your body in ketosis. But once you're there, it is amazing. So you really do need to stick to the strict eating plans. You need to watch your macros. You need to make sure that you are watching what you're eating, because the moment you take your body out of ketosis, it's like starting all over again. And if you guys don't know how the body runs in ketosis, or the difference between eating the standard American diet and being glucose for fuel and ketones for fuel, please make sure you check out my other video about ketones versus glucose, and I will explain everything for you. There's even also a really cool video that is included in there for you. So back to the ketogenic diet. So some people think that you can just do it whenever you want, and that's not true. You have to follow it to a T. Just like anything, if you have an excessive amount of fat, it could be bad. If you have more protein than fat, it could be bad. If you include carbs, it could be bad. So it has to be just like everything else you do in life, a sustained balance. So with the diet, I always suggest getting a macro tracker. There's many great apps out there that you can have on your phone. Again, you can look it up, you can track them. So that way you know that you're in your macros, you're eating the right proportions, you're eating the correct food, you know what they are. That is one way to stay on track. Now, once you have done the ketogenic diet for a while, you can feel your body is in ketosis, then you know what you need to be eating, how much you need to be eating, and you may even get to the point where you don't have to use a tracker anymore. For me, that's the point where I got. So again, healthy fats are not, you know, like pizza and Burger King and stuff like that. That is not healthy fats. You still want to stay away from that. But healthy fats, again, are eating, you know, organic sausage, organic bacon, avocados, almonds, you know, pistachios, MTC oil, coconut oil, stuff like that. Cooking with healthier butters. So when you're cooking your fruits and vegetables, add a little bit of butter to it and lots of salt. You can actually salt your meals, which for me was crazy because I've always stayed away from salt. But your body needs salt and it needs lots of water when you're on the ketogenic diet. So again, for protein, I know you guys freak out and you're like, okay, well, I need those healthy fats, so I'm gonna eat lots of bacon and lots of sausage. Well, that also counts as protein, especially with eggs. Those things you have to watch out because it's gonna count as your protein macros. So you have to make sure that you have enough fat to oversee the protein. So again, if you have any questions about that, I can give you meal plans, I can give you recipes. I will also be doing a video on that, so make sure you check out the videos. For the carbs, so it does say you need carbs in there, but I'm not talking about bread, I'm not talking about pasta, I'm not talking about carbs that we are normally used to. You know, the bottom of the pyramid, the grains and stuff like that, that's what we think is carbs. Well, those we need to stay away from, all right? They're taxing on our body. It kicks us out of ketosis. It's not something that you want to eat. And especially on the ketogenic diet, you need to stay away from it. So carbs you get from fruits and vegetables. So again, there is better fruits and better vegetables and ones you want to stay away from. Like I know bananas. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, bananas are the best thing. They have potassium in them. They're so great. Well, they are one of the things you want to stay away from. I know we all see that little thing that pops up and says, oh, bananas are the worst thing to eat. And then of course you're like, yeah, right. What do they know? Well, I'm sorry to break the news to you. I was wrong. You're wrong. Bananas are one of the things you want to stay away from when you're on the ketogenic diet because it is one of the fruits that has the highest sugar content. So when you're putting those sugars into your body, it's going to completely kick you out of ketosis because your body is going to burn the sugar first before it starts burning the ketones. So what happens is if you stick to more like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, like the berry sort, or even going with, you know, a little bit non-sugaring like green apples, trying to stay away from the high sugary content fruits, you're still going to get those minerals, you're still going to get those benefits, but yet you're not kicking your body out of ketosis. So again, try to stay away from bananas. Okay, I know it's hard to hear. If you want potassium and you want the same effects that a banana gives you, switch it for an avocado. Okay, an avocado is a fruit, but yet it's a healthy fat too, so you get the best of both worlds. So for vegetables, yes, there is better vegetables. I always like to say stick with the leafy greens, spinach, stuff like that, kale, because it has the most vitamins for your body. It has the less calories and it's not as much sugar, you know. Corn, I'm gonna throw that out to you guys. It's a grain, okay? It's not a vegetable. I don't care who you ask or what it says on your meal plan in our little food pyramid, stay away from it, okay? It is not a vegetable you want to eat. You know, green beans are great. You can even do like water chestnuts, mushrooms. Vegetables are really good. So again, protein are your eggs, your bacon, your sausage, your fish, your steak, your pork. Stay really low on that. Make sure you're getting healthier fats. So that's the ketogenic diet. So make sure you please stick to it. I will also add some links to my website where I have formulas and the information of what is in the protein, what is in the fruits, and what is in the vegetables. All right, so I hope that kind of explained to you. If you are doing the ketogenic diet, you really need to watch your macros. You need to stick to it so that your body's always in ketosis. Again, if you want to make it easy, that's what my channel is about, and that is always adding the ketone operating system to your lifestyle, because then you don't have to follow the ketogenic to a T. You can incorporate things here and there and have the benefits of being on the ketogenic diet without actually doing it. So for more information about that, check out my video, right? All right, well, thank you again for joining me. Please make sure you hit subscribe and ask any questions or comments below, and I will love to answer them. You guys have a wonderful day.